Formula One, a sport that spans hearts, minds and nations, where the 20 best drivers in the world come together to take on some of the world's most historic circuits. And that legacy continues today. The 2021 championship was thrilling from start to finish, and 2022 is set to be even better. New regulations will usher in an age of pioneering changes. New driving talent alongside returning champions will be dueling it out to the bitter end. The pressure will be on the team principals in the upcoming season as they manage their drivers, their cars, and the whole team to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This is Formula One. Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championships back-to-back every year. In 2021 they took home the Constructors' Championship once more.
Alright, let's stop him talking. Good evening everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of F1 2022 Manager, because the game released just before I left to Germany. Am I that loud? How about now? This should be better. The game I've been meaning to play for a while, but it released when I was in Germany, and I haven't had any time in between. So this is it's a F1 2022 Manager game. It's kind of like the same game Jake is playing, just with a metric ton of Formula One sauce. I'm a bit sad there isn't a way to actually do F2 and F3, but yeah. So we could choose like an actually one of the better teams with a lot of money, or one of the two teams that's actually on top these years. Go away. However, we're gonna do Haas
joined F1 back in 2016
because they're crap, and it should be fun. Also, Schumacher's a weirdo. And stop talking. They're in general just pretty poor. But we're going to see what we can make of it. They do have... So the only reason this says 19th is because the other driver was 20th. It does have F2 and F3 drivers, because I would love to have Drogovic. I don't know if it has IndyCar drivers. It would be nice if it did. Anyway, so I'm going to turn this off because I played through the tutorial a bit and it's really not that interesting. Why are Haas so bad? Money. They are an American team, except no one knows they're American. Haas is a freaking CNC company. So they're not exactly the most, you know, Aston Martin, cool cars. Alfa Romeo makes bad cars. Alpine is just Renault, so it's just another car brand. And then you've got Haas. So it's just a bit of a... You know, you've had teams before that weren't super well known name-wise, like Racing Point India. But, I mean, Haas, it's fucking Haas. Why are they in F1? I don't know. I think because the other team they could buy, I think it was Minardi, was super cheap. I think these always are shown together. So that works. I think the minimum is around 20 million. They introduced cost caps to help a bit, but because before it was able... The reason why Mercedes was so good is because they had metric tons of money being pumped in every single year. But now there's a cost cap, and that'll show up in a second. So Mercedes started with like 45 million. Let me see if I can move the chat a bit. So Mercedes starts with like 35 or 40 million, and we start with 15. Let's see. Yeah. So I can show you real quick what everything is. We're at the bottom. Mick Schumacher, which is a bit of a mediocre driver. And we have Magnussen, who came back after not being in there for a year. A 1-4 car. No, kind of. It's mostly advertising, yeah. See how they like their paired engineers. That is pretty important, because that also makes better. I'm going to technical stuff, it's a bit too quick. Facility bonuses, because you can build your facilities out, which I'll show in a second. Their contracts. I'm not sure I'll break Schumacher's contract, but I might want to just scout for a replacement. When is his contract? Yeah, for this year. So I'll probably go and actually grab another driver for next year. You can see what he did in the previous years. So in Prima, he raced for a year, then he raced in Haas for 2 years. But he won, I think, in 2020 with Prima in the F2. Anyway, so you have inbox standard stuff. Calendar shows you the races, as well as preseason testing. All the circuits we're driving on this year. Look, it's obviously the best ones on Zandvoort. These all tell you things like what kind of stats matter. I'll show you the stats in a second and other things. Fun fact, the Dutch Grand Prix is the second shortest circuit next to Monaco, which is why it has 72 laps. Race. So we're going to do one thing here. This tells you the next race, as well as performance target. So here we can actually set things that'll give us a bonus. So if we reach Q3, which is the last qualifying session, we get 120 grand. We can also set guarantees where we would reach at least 12th, for example. We can reach Q2. I don't think we can reach 12, but I think we can reach Q2 with one driver. So I'm going to try that. Race targets, things like finish position 12th, I don't know. We'll have to see. And here we have the same thing with finishing. Like if you finish 14th in a row for 4 races or longer, you get a bunch of money. Yeah. And so once you get better things here. Like I know Mercedes and Red Bull and Ferrari have things like you have to finish 6th or higher. So for a car, of course, you have a ton of real bits. I'll explain how qualifying works once we get to a qualifying session, which won't be too long. So these are all the stats you have. Top speed, acceleration. These indicate, well, it says right there, recommended for circuit. And crucial. I'm not sure what percentage means. Frankly, I've got no fucking clue. But it sure means something. DRS is drag reduction system, where the rear wing flap will open and thus, well, lower your drag. You go faster on straight bets. So we can develop new parts here, and each of these influence a different thing that's marked here. Powertrain, kind of same thing. We cannot design a new one because the regulations aren't locked in yet. DRS was made as a system to reduce dirty area from chasing another car. You only get DRS if the car ahead of you is 1 second or is less than 1 second ahead of you. So I'm going to immediately start designing new parts. Everything is kind of important, and these do matter. So one of the things you have is you have a limited amount of wind tunnel hours and computer fluid dynamics hours, and because we finished last season, we have the most of these. So I can say that I want to assign, say, 900 mega unit hours to this, and then let's say like 5 days. And you can see we improve these things, and then we can say, okay, we want to have it to a different thing. I'll probably set it to balanced, because why not? Although engine cooling is actually quite important, so I'm gonna bump that up a smidge. Can check how many engineers. Let's do like 3 and reduce the amount of days. Next one's in 11 days. Not going to happen. So, but it should be done in a reasonable amount of time. And so here we have cash remaining and cost cap remaining. So we can only spend another 115 million. There's no way we will reach that. We're fucking Haas. Haas always has the issue it can't spend enough to actually reach the cost cap. And one other thing I would like to design is a rear wing and a front wing. But like, you kind of want to do everything. So we'll spend a lot on you. And we'll do a... let's bump up these two a bit. Set it to... do 2 over. You can also have rushed. It goes faster, but it costs more. And you have intense, where you spend a lot more money, but you get a better part. This is not really feasible because we just do not have the money. So that's kind of the way cars work. We have a warehouse where we store things. You've got our drivers. I'm going to scout, because here you can see all of our drivers. Of course, the really, really good ones are insanely expensive. But what I want to do is I want to go to F... freaking David Schumacher? He's not a free agent. He's driving in F3. I saw him last weekend. Is limiting CFD another mesh to limit rich team? Yeah. So if you do worse, you get more time to develop your car for next season effectively. So a rich team indeed can't just buy 1 million engineers and just pay them all to make the best car out there. So the person I want to go to is not Yuri Vips, because he's at the N word, but I want to get Drugovic. How is Drugovic 68? How is Deruvula 73? Drugovic is doing incredibly good. So I wanna do this, but I wanna see if I can do. So sure, let's do a detailed scouting, because we're not gonna be super. He shot for Schoor, he's Dutch, and I love Dutch people, so we'll do a long scouting on you. Anyone in F1 that I'd like to snag? I don't know. I don't think so. Nick de Vries, he's sure, why not? Actually, he's a Mercedes guy, but we don't have any scouts available. So, you know, Fittipaldi, we nobody cares about him. He's Brazilian. Magnussen is Danish. He's pretty decent. Schumacher, you know, their morale's okay, but his growth potential's average, which means he gets less experience, which is something you get every single race to upgrade their points. So staff kind of makes sense, you know. Technical chief, head of aerodynamics, they do what you would expect them to do. Engineering team, you can get more or less. Design center, we'll get to that as well in a bit. It gives you, limits how many engineers you have and how many car parts you can design at the same time. Scouting team, same kind of thing. Pit crew, I did not know about this. I'm gonna take a quick look. So we can change what they focus on, so it balances everything. Improves the speed of jacking up a car. Reduces the likelihood of jack mistakes. So I guess this is the quality, but you kind of want all of these to be good, because yeah, it's nice if your jackmen are good, but if you're like do a Ferrari and forget a wheel, it doesn't really matter. I wanna see if I can find a very important person. I don't know which. Damn it, Mike Crack is not here. There's a guy named Mike Crack, and he's pretty good, but I also really like the name. So race engineers are very, very useful. The issue is they need to get affinity with your racer. You done racing yourself? What? What do you mean? The weekend was over on Monday. So here we have the facilities, and they're kind of what you would expect. Every single one makes things better, but they can be quite expensive. So the way they work is per unit of testing, they give you more. That's kind of how they all work. You played F1. Oh, you mean the racing game? Oh, I'm gonna play that some more, but I haven't had a ton of time for streaming. Funny thing is that game is kind of also F1 Manager, just because you kind of do the same thing, just in a slightly different way. This one's really, really good. I'm gonna grab it because it gives me more experience. Team Up, same thing. It reboosts morale of everyone. Seems off. I'm a bit quieter, but OBS updated, and then I may have screwed things up. Right, I'm currently streaming this from a tent in Milton Keynes. Sounds good. I haven't changed a whole lot. There's one more thing I want to upgrade, which is the Tour Center, which, fun enough, gives you just money per week. So it gives you 13k a week. It costs 10k per month. So it's 52k, 42k a month. So it's about $500,000 a year. It only costs 118,000 to build. Morale, helipad, all kind of nice things. Mercedes, and I think starts with most of this stuff. I'm not sure how much I want to build of all these. I think I want to 10 million. Fuck. That's expensive. Yeah, same for you. Hey there, hamster. Monthly upkeep is 1 million. Okay, I'm gonna just do the next race. Board. Gotta keep people happy. Goals to be 6th or above. It's not impossible. At the moment, Haas is actually 7th. Score podiums in 25% of the season's races in 3 seasons. We'll see about that. So we get 4.6 million a month. About half that already goes to upkeep. But yeah. Underdog, of course. Yeah, I've heard this stuff like that as well. This is just balance stuff. It's not very interesting at the moment. Same for standing. So let's just continue. We got some people. Sponsor obligations. That's what I... These will automatically happen. They're just things that happen and they'll give you stuff. I was at Zandvoort last week. I'm not a steward, I'm a marshal. A big difference because stewards like actually make decisions. I didn't even wave a flag. Even Singapore has a pretty nice track actually. There we go, we finished our race sim. Yes, everything's crap, I know. Thank you. And Nitro's a janitor there. So we have a race sim, so now we actually get more experience. I think I'm going to upgrade this again. Even though it's a lot of money, I think it's worth it. So there's sponsor target. I don't think that's actually going to happen a lot. Team attractiveness is kind of nice. I'm going to build this as well because it's morale. I think morale is really good to get. Weather center, useful because it gives me better predictions. Let's see, yeah, we finished our tourist center. That's free income. Right, time for race prep. So this is the kind of stuff we already did. We have all drivers. We have our cars built. This shows how many we have left of it in stock. And let's go to the race weekend. Zero clue. The thing is, before the first race, you don't do a whole lot. We also can't design engines yet.
But it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. The weekend begins here.
1 second, I'm getting a call. All right, I'm back. Sorry, that was just my mum. Yeah, so this game is a lot of dress up. Like you already imagined, that commentator can get pretty annoying, especially later on once we get to the more auto-generated stuff. It sounds a bit stupid. I'm not a steward, I'm a marshal. My stewardship isn't that bad. So now it's on to free practice, which frankly no one cares for. Although I think we can do some stuff. Basically, you get some experience with the car you have and the track, and they'll tell you if they like it or not. I am just gonna simulate this session. Should have probably just simulated the quali. I might just do that afterwards. What a surprise! Verstappen's fastest. K-Mag is 13th and Schumacher 16th. That's not that bad. Poor Vettel. They're all last. Yeah, so track customization went up, car part knowledge went up, setup confidence went up. There's a performance bonus. So this gives me, for this track, a bonus in their abilities. Is the gameplay... See, I'm not so sure. I'm a bit I think that's all. I think it's mostly effort put into making the dress up feel right, but the gameplay itself being just a bit eh. There's no F3, there's no F2. I would have loved both of those. The people are in. I think the thing is that because you have all the modeling work, it's not easy to like add the teams. I assume / hope that it's going to be a patch at some point that adds it, because I would love to manage something like maybe manage multiple teams. No, I think it's all one license because the people are in. I can recruit people from F2 and F3.
Because each and every driver will need to bring their A game to the track for qualifying. They'll need to push themselves to the...
Yes, thank you, very cool. Qualifying we will actually simulate. So here we go, P3, practice 3. We're still not that bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. So track is good. Setup car parts knowledge is good. And so this performance bonus can be better if you do it yourself, but it's a bit annoying. All belongs to... No, Bernie Ecclestone sold it all to Liberty Media. Thank freaking God that guy's a cretin. So we can actually change the car setup for quite a few parameters. The thing is, this is difficult. They mostly do this for you. So if I want, I can start tweaking things. Because I know the cornering's really bad, so we can try, you know, grab the things that affect cornering. But you can see they all affect it in a not so easy way. So this is something I assume it's technically possible to work with, but I hope this is done automatically because it would be a pain otherwise. Like, sure, I would love to get this better. I mean, this could actually be better. The issue is, I should have done this in practice. So we'll leave this the way it is for now. And we'll actually start quality, we'll manage it directly. So the way qualifying works in F1 is you have 3 sessions. Q1, Q2, Q3. We're just going to send both of these out. Oh, and there's a really funny detail in this game that I hope I can show off. Just for first quick lap. And here you can kind of see, this is the main interface you'll have during the race as well. So let's send out Magnussen, and this is the information you kind of have. Tells you track grip evolution, which is pretty high, because I think supports series race here. How busy it's going to be. Things like, is there any damage? Same one as before. And here we have things like the timings, how fast it's going, gear, stuff that doesn't really matter. There's a lot more information. You can see everything from like sector times, current standings. You can have, you know, a lot of information that is not really relevant at all at the moment. and the windows that you saw before, as well as the weather evolution. You can go faster than 2 times, but then you lose the simulation bits, but Q1 is not that interesting. I hope we get to Q2. It will be really nice. So they're doing their proper laps now. And of course we're first, and now we're doing the in-laps. And I have a feeling we're not going to be that quick. So I want to show the in-lap because it's really stupid. And it shows you kind of the weird, because they obviously put a lot of attention to detail because they recorded a ton of lines and rejiggered radio messages so you actually hear the driver speak, which I think is kind of neat. But I can show it you in a second. When they drive into the pit box,
sounds like a spin.
I don't care. They do it this way. Driving front-facing into a pit box is one of the biggest no-nos you can do on a racetrack. Like, every single series that exists, that is super banned. And they do it anyway. So I have to reconfigure because, so we're gonna get a fresh soft because we need to do as well. And we have to refuel the car. We'll do it for both of these. I'm gonna make sure to keep one set of softs free. I think we have one of them for the race. Yeah. Yes. You just drive in. You stop. They lift you up at some of those little carts underneath the car. And they push it in. There is literally no series in which driving into the pit box is actually allowed, because it's just horrendously dangerous. Yeah, but it's lazy. You put so much effort into this, and you don't have, like, an animated crew. Like, I'm sure there's tons of money in this. Yeah, and that's kind of, I don't know, one of the things I don't like that much. So currently we're 11th and 5th. We're gonna wait a little bit more. And then we're gonna send them out again for another run on these tires. On new tires. Hopefully we don't get kicked out. Need to see what kind of runs they finish. So it's like there's no way to, like, actually get rid of this menu, and I hate it because it blocks part of this. I like how for a lot of people, like, why the hell are the Red Bulls not doing a run? Oh, they're doing outlaps now. No, but it's like, it's a simulation game, so I would expect those things to matter. It just feels lazy. So Verstappen's doing his proper lap now. So now the traffic's actually quite quiet. So I'm going to send out both of them again. One of the things I noticed when I was doing a little bit of testing is that if, say, in qualification, you're stuck behind a bunch of other cars, they won't actually try to slow down a bit. They'll just, like, keep trying to go full send and just kind of just fuck over the laps. Yeah, so I'm going to see we're currently in the knockout because every single session, well, the first 2 sessions, Q1 and Q2, the bottom 5 get dropped, and that sets the order for that 5. So we want to get to Q3 because then you can get pole. But if, say, Verstappen gets fast time here, that all gets deleted for the next session. So they're doing their outlap now. Yeah, like this looks great, and during the race, a lot of great-looking things can happen. Like, if your engine blows up, you'll see the fire spewing out of the back. All right, Schumacher, you better do bloody well. Okay, Magnussen's improving. So green means better than your last. Yellow means worse than your last sector. Purple means best sector overall. So I want to see greens here, especially for Schumacher, because he needs to improve by about 1/10. Probably going to be about 3/10 after everyone else goes out and does their own bit as well. I don't have to drive this myself for once. And across the line. He doesn't kind of bungles up in the last, but he is 9th, which is good enough. I think Ricky has issues, which is really good for us. And Schumacher? Oh my god. That is too close, dude. Yeah, we might lose Schumacher here. The thing is, Ricky might not improve if he has issues, but the other 4... Okay, we have a good amount. We have 6/10, but I'm a bit scared. We don't have enough time for another flying lap, so we'll just let the rest do their thing. But like here, what I could do is I could go here and go take a look at Latifi. All the way here, see what they're improving. So I don't know what this, I think it means an error, but I don't know what exactly. Oh, it's a grid penalty? Why do I have a grid penalty? That's just rude. Yeah, he's improving as well. Wait. $34 everyone's doing 27s? Some of these numbers don't make a lot of sense. Okay. Because here it's not showing the triangle. I don't know. Anyway, everyone's... Who's still doing a proper lap? Ricardo and Vettel, which are over here, Ricky. And he does not... he does improve. God damn it. Yeah, so we got knocked out. With one of our drivers. So he's 16th. Very sad. So let's go to Q2. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy we got into Q2 at least. Considering we're probably going to be terrible, I can't really complain. So we're... Let's do a normal run on our poor tires. And just send it out. We can also, of course, grab this view. Nice safety car there. Verstappen, I mean, it's very rare. So my goal is kind of to try and get Haas to win a season in a few seasons. It's not really interesting to start as Red Bull because you just have all the money in the world. And I like this stuff, like, you know, you see him warming up the tires or actually doing stuff. I think you can even see the graining on the tires appear. And the dash is simulated to a degree. It's pretty neat. I wonder if they have the unique steering wheels for every single driver. But I can only check Magnussen at the moment because he's the only one out on track. The other one is rear view, side pod, and wing, because that's also a camera they have now. Oh, yeah, so we have, I don't know, is it Ricky? No, it's Norris. So do they have... Nah, that's the same steering wheel. That's a shame. Is Red Bull more than just an energy drink brand? So these days, I would argue they're more of an extreme sports brand. They are very much... I mean, yes, technically they mostly still sell energy drinks, but they own football teams and sponsor a ton of extreme sports. So, I don't know. And yeah, we get purple sectors, but it's the first time anyone's driving a lap in this session, so it doesn't really count. It's a bit weird to really say what Red Bull is these days as a company. The thing is, the reason they're in F1 is because of the marketing. Because you get so much exposure just winning. No, exactly. It still matters. So here we go. Let's see if Leclerc can fuck up our lap. No, he doesn't. Good boy. Yeah. So 132. I don't know what the normal lap times are for this track. I have no idea how good it is. So let's do an in lap. see how we're gonna do. Everyone else does. Let's speed this up a bit because no one really cares at the moment. Yeah. Actually, faster than Nora surprises me. That's not a terrible lap, frankly. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people I expect us to bump out. So that'll bring us to 9th. Ooh, Russell goes slower. The hell you doing, dude? Okay, we need to reconfigure our car. So now we're gonna go for the newer tires. I need to... yeah, I want to check how much time is left. So... usually people all go at the end because the track is more rubbered in and the other people can't really, like, snipe you then. So I'm gonna wait and see if I can get some nice clear air. I think we can get now. So we're gonna actually give it a shot with my boy K-Mag. Currently we're safe, but this won't remain. I suspect we'll need to be around here. Why the hell is Verstappen 6th? Why is he behind Bottas? What the hell's going on? But yeah, so F1, right? Last weekend was Zandvoort. For the people who haven't heard my inane yammerings over the weekend on Discord, I was a marshal, a pit lane marshal there, which meant that I did, during the races, absolutely jack shit, but I was also a starter, so I helped doing all the starts, which there were a fuck ton of, because it was one of those weekends that had everything. It had Formula 3, 2, 1, and the Porsche Super Cup. Which meant that I was busy a lot of the time. Days were freaking long as well. We started at 6. I had to spend a bunch of time getting the bus to the track, checking in, picking up my radio. And then I had like an hour of just waiting. Oh, that sounds interesting, Fanboy. Oh. Yeah, so Friday is mostly practices and 1 or 2 qualies. I think it was 1 quali for the F3 sprint race. So we're getting some green. It's good. Again, why does it tell me that? It should say it here, but it doesn't. So I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, it's at risk. Oh, I see it. Now that makes sense. So Friday wasn't spent doing a whole lot. We had some very annoying moments where the security wasn't really helping us keep the pit walks in check. So we were there, like 10 of us, trying to keep a few hundred people in check, which wasn't gonna happen. So that was great. For the rest, it was super warm. But thankfully we could take breaks during most sessions, or like we could alternate, but during, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, it's better, but I think you're gonna get kicked out. During, let me think. During F1, everyone had to be on the wall. Even though we didn't really do anything during practice sessions, we had to mostly report unsafe releases, but those didn't happen that much during those sessions. So we're mostly standing there in the heat, doing very little. The other sessions we could take breaks though, because, well, most of them were just mostly loud. Funnily enough, F1 cars are not that loud, but F3, F2, and Porsche are terrible. Especially F3 cars, because they'll rev up to like over like 14,000. It's ridiculous how loud that can be. Yeah, that's this end of the session. Alright, let's see who improves. Tsunoda doesn't improve. Okay, so we have Norris. Oh no, Russell's gonna improve. No way he's not going to. God. Yeah. Damn it. We're freaking 4/10, no, 400ths away from getting kicked out. Darn.
It's race day with the teams.
But we have goals, at least. So we didn't reach Q3, but we did reach Q2. So we don't get 120k, but we did get this. Fastest, you always get these. Fastest lap, hell fucking no. I can still set this. Position gain. You know what? Sure, why not? So here we I have to set race strategies. So they suggest some for you. We can do soft, medium, soft. But I want to see my tires, my tire allocation. Can I? So we only have, so we have 2 new softs for Schumacher. So soft, medium, soft's probably a pretty good one. For K-Mag, I don't know if we have that. So we don't have it. We only have 1 new soft. So what I probably want to do is do something like this, which is pretty safe. I can do this, but I only have used softs, which sucks. I mean, these are not that used. I mean, got a tire lap of what, 21 laps? How long would these last for? It's a little too much. So I think I'll go for this one. And so we can actually push a bit harder at the start. And then switch a bit later. Actually, sorry, we can do this. Then we switch to these later, and we can switch to these a bit later. And then we switch to, yeah, used here. And that should be fine, because now we have like 22 laps. So we'll grab strategy B. Yeah, looks good. Let's start.
The drivers are lined up tonight under mostly clear skies.
So what I did during the F1 race itself was just standing on the side of these cars, which was pretty funny. I had grid spot 14, which wasn't super interesting during F2 and F3. I stood next to Nissani, who got a ban for Monza because he's an idiot. So go on, Haas, you can do it.
Lights out, and away we go.
Come on, K-Mag. No, I want to see what Magnus is doing. Come on. You can do it, you can do it. Give me some overtakes, baby. No! No! What are you doing? Schumacher! Can't take it back. Push out Ocon. Good boy.
Yeah, good job, Mick.
Yeah, so we both lost a spot. No, so we're both where we started, yeah. Yeah, so I hate that voice. That's terrible. So there's a few more things we can set in the race. So you can set fuel, so you can push it, balance or conserve. This shows just how the delta, we're gonna recover this. And same here, you can set to overtake, defend, deploy. General, this will fill up over the laps, even if you set it to neutral, but you can harvest it if you want to, if you're in a safer spot. And then later on, if you say have a good, if you have a good pit stop, set it to overtake. Some race communication impressions from you. I can do Hamilton. I complained about how he got totally fucked. But no, I'm not going to do that because it'll just be terrible. Yeah, so let me think. After Friday practice stuff, we did get free dinner and lunch and breakfast, which was okay-ish. The thing is that when everyone finishes at roughly the same time, you get about 300 marshals wanting to get dinner in a small building, which was not great. I did wait for it on Friday, but I didn't do it the other 2 days because it's just such a long wait. Saturday we could sleep in. We only had to be on track at 7, so I could sleep in until 5. What a day. Qualities were pretty interesting. It was pretty funny to see. Saw a lot more drivers. I saw
DRS
Ricardo and Norris and Albon in the paddock, which was pretty nice. I couldn't get photos with them because I had other stuff to do, like get water. It's very important. So now we have DRS. So now in theory we have a bit of an advantage. Oh, Magnussen's over a second behind, but Schumacher might actually have some advantage here. But Saturday in general wasn't super duper interesting. I saw my dad. What? No, that's totally real. With the new regulation changes this year, they were intended to keep racing a lot more condensed. This is not strange at all. I mean, yeah, usually someone would have spun out by now, but it's not strange at all. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, so now we have DRS. But unfortunately, Ricciardo has it as well, so we won't really overtake that at all. Magnussen lost a spot. Yeah. To Ocon. We should, in theory, get DRS as well on the straight. No, I don't like that. See if he can do the switch back on the long straight here. What you can do here is set this to overtake. See if we can actually overtake Ocon here. So we're going to the side already. Easy. See, we just dumped our battery there to get that extra bit of speed.
Good job.
There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Is that a new race position?
Yeah. And we don't have enough energy, so it's nice, but we can't dump the battery here to actually overtake a bit. Later on in the race, you'll see it expand a bit, though, more to have larger gaps. Yeah, ERS, and they're gonna change it next year as well, because right now the horsepower contribution by the ICE, the internal combustion engine, is about 75%, and the electronic part is about 25%, and they're gonna make it 50-50 next year. So the hybrid part, I mean. So, well, it's more about like how much kilowatt did they deliver. And next year they're going to change it to 50-50, so it should be a little nicer. So let's see if...
We've just had a car run wide.
So Ocon ran wide.
Okay,
Let's see how poor he does.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's not even that bad. I was kind of hoping for a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set... Do I want to set you to harvest? I don't know. Yeah, they're going to be even quieter, which I don't mind per se. Let's see, I would love... So you're good. You're doing well. So I like it how he has much more energy in his bank compared to Schumacher. So I'm going to see if I can actually... I can help him push harder. It'll decay his tires and we don't really have it. I would have to pit earlier as well. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can... Yeah, I got DRS now. See if I can actually use that next lap. Oh, he dumped it all already. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he already dumps it in general. I have to set it to harvest to actually game, but I don't have the space for that. Schumacher, yeah, not doing better. I think everyone is softs as well. Yeah, everyone is softs. And we're not running great laps because we're stuck in traffic all the freaking time. But yeah, let me think. Saturday quality wasn't super special. No, we had the flares on track, of course. At the start of Q2, some nonce threw a freaking flare on track. And actually red flagged the session like a minute into Q2. Which was kind of lucky because only Albon was out on track at that moment. But holy hell. There were photos afterwards of like the public, like this like fat overhand guy like putting up his middle finger to the public, and everyone had like that angry shouting face at him because like he got arrested. I don't think I don't think they charged him with anything yet, but he's probably banned from tracks for life, or he should be, because that was like an incredibly dumb mistake. What a twat. It went okay. What happened at the end is that another flare got thrown on track. Oh, a ton of people brought flares. They are banned. Well, the flares are banned, and I do agree they should all just be banned in general, but yeah, it's just a bit stupid. But so a security guy sees a flare at the end, and tried to throw it into besides the track, so in front of the fence to get rid of it, but he actually threw it onto the track. Like one of these super crummy profi sec or whatever people who like do an absolute shit job of security, and the nonce threw it onto the track. He got super lucky that it rolled onto like under a concrete block and wasn't really a nuisance anymore. No, oh fuck, fucking Ocon. It was impressively poor of him. I hope he never works as a security guard again, because that was just super stupid. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Because of that moment, I think Verstappen and Leclerc were both doing their final laps, and Verstappen wasn't actually first. So if that had red flagged the session, it would have ended it, and it would have fucked over Verstappen, which would have been a prime job there. So they are banned, but they didn't really check people. The thing is, one thing I know, what I heard afterwards, is that some guy went onto the grounds of the track like a week ago and buried flares everywhere, so he could then dig them up during the race, during the event on the actual track, which apparently is something that's done more often. Like putting stuff under seats before. Yeah, like burying things on track grounds beforehand to actually then dig them up again. Another thing is that there were 100,000 people. Oh no, so that does happen, Barcode. Like, the guy that set off the flare on track, he got taken out. And, he got taken out and arrested. Same with the other guy, the security guard, I think. But it's just not practical to actually do a full body search on freaking 100,000 people. Like, I agree it should be banned, and these people should be banned for life from the sport, but it's just not practical. I know that in football, and it wouldn't surprise me, F1 people use their prison wallet to sneak in things as well. You're not going to do a freaking cavity search to get in. It's just... Nice, you did it! You actually did it!
Watch this. There's Schumacher.
Good boy. You're making Daddy proud. Just ignore that he's comatose and can't do anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, for 100k people, it's just not doable. I really think they should just start handing out proper race bans. No, you fuck. Because it's just ridiculous. Especially during the Friday practice, it was really bad. Because it wasn't really that impactful if something went wrong. A lit flare of ogres. What? No, I didn't. Using casino saw. Yeah, Magnussen re-overtakes from Ocon's good. I would love for them to do a bit more comprehensive stuff. They did change the wording, because on Friday they didn't say a whole lot. Then on Saturday they were running messages saying like flares are prohibited for the safety of the driver.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
God damn it. And then on Sunday they were running messages like you will be banned. Like we will remove you from the track if we find you with a flare. And there have been other tracks where it's been bad. Funnily enough, Austria was really bad because the Dutch go there a lot too because it's the Red Bull home track. Don't think we're going to be in time here. We don't really... Well, actually, Schumacher... No, Magnussen, you do actually have enough to dump it. He bought... Okay.
With a great overtake.
Fuck. Dump it. I didn't do the deep break. Okay, whatever. So we're going to probably pit with him soon. People, yeah. But I mean, even in Monza, which is going to be next week. Oh, nice, you got it. We're going to see the same for... we're going to see the same for Ferrari. Because Ferrari fans always take a ton of flares as well. So pit window is going to open. You can take a look at that here. We're getting there in a little bit. Of course, you got overtaken by Ocon again. No, exactly. I know once the race, during the race on Sunday, I was fairly surprised we didn't actually get any flares. But after the race was over, it was madness. Like 10 flares went up on the grandstands. It was like right there, right at the end of the pit lane. It was pretty funny to see. Because you knew these people were going to wait until it didn't really matter in the hopes of getting away with it. Yeah, so the frustrating thing is we can never get far enough away from Ocon because of DRS. Same here with Mick Schumacher and Ricciardo. And we're like too far behind the rest to really make any use of it. So I hope that this pushing at the end can help a bit. I don't know, however. Yeah, there goes Ocon again. At that point, I kind of might as well hope for the undercut. You would end up like here-ish, so that could work. Yeah, people are pitting. The overtake. Nice. Yeah, now positions don't really matter because everyone's in the pit lane.
An excellent move by Haas to gain a few places.
That's not how that works, dude. Oh boy, you overtook them in the pit lane. How impressive. This game will yell at you for the actual pit window, so we don't have to do anything here. Just wait a bit. I'm gonna see if you can actually set to harvest.
Haas with an overtake.
Because we're gonna be pitting soon anyway, so it doesn't matter if you actually get overtaken by Ocon again.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy.
It's like...
Copy.
I did not pay full price for this. So we're gonna go for the hards, and we'll put this lap.
Box.
Copy, box.
I think it was like 50. Wasn't very cheap. You're down to P12. Yeah, of course you are. Freaking Ricciardo overtakes Schumacher again, yeah. So the way this whole ERS thing works is you can have 4 megajoules in total stored, but you only harvest 2 megajoules a lap. So that's why you have these two different. And this is, I think, so you can deploy at most 4 a lap. And this is how much you can harvest every lap. Other cars run wide. Is it Shumi? Oh no, it wasn't Shumi. Oh really? No, it was you. So we can pit early, which would suck. Because we want to go into the medium, but yeah, what do we have? Front wing, minor damage. Sure. Yeah, no, Magnus is also pitting this lap. We'll have to... Several crashes. Oh boy, what happened? So we're going to see that...
And it's more than one car. We can take a look now. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Wait, so that was us.
That's a big smash. They'll have felt that.
Wait, so why wasn't I told that there was an incident?
VSC, VSC. Copy.
So this is great. Because we know we're already pitting. And I'm also going to pit you now. This is actually really nice. I need to pause this real quick. I wanna get a pit stop going in now. We will equip the mediums, and yes, I know you're also pitting. We'll just have to see the shit show.
Okay, make wheel box now. Make box now.
Virtual safety. Actually, why don't I? No. It should be fine. Because I assume that Magnussen should be able to pit on time. Because Magnus is not the one who we're replacing the front ring of. But yeah, pitting under a virtual safety car is great. I don't know who of us did it before. Nice, driving through the other guy. 3.7 seconds sucks, by the way. Oh, they don't actually do the front wing replacement simulation? That's a shame. I thought it was pretty funny to just drive straight through the mechanic. Yeah, so we are actually in 8th now, I think. Because how many... Did anyone box again? No, no one boxed extra, so that's actually great for Magnussen. For Schumi, it's about indifferent.
VSC is ending.
Oh, it's perfect. And it just ended. That was actually pretty good. Nice double stack. Yeah, I'm gonna replace him with Drugovic if I can. Funny enough, in the last few races, he's been doing better than Magnussen. At Zandvoort, he got fucked by the Haas pit strategy, unfortunately. Otherwise, he would have done really well. Resident German law. They can't stop me. Also, I'd rather hire Vettel if I have to. Although I think he's actually stopping this year. I don't think I can actually hire him, but I'm actually curious to check if that's even possible. So if Magnussen can bring this home, that'd be perfect. Schumi, I don't expect. So I'm gonna see if I can actually just have him deploy. Same goes for this. Just push.
We will go to high fuel now. Copy.
You see this is eating up our battery. That's fine. Because I want to see if I can actually get into 1 second range with Ricky. I don't think so, but I can try. So we can also check here. It's predicted tire degradation, so we shouldn't actually push that hard in that regard. But I can go for high fuel for a bit to see if I can actually close the gap. I think we can, but... I think we did close it about a second. So... check last lap and wait for this lap to finish. Oh God, you're right. Oh, that's terrible. All right, let's see how we do this lap. So we're a lot quicker. So I'm gonna now set it to neutral. So the thing with Kame, so one of the things I don't understand I can do, for example, I can't do team orders. But I had in the trial race where I did with Mercedes, Russell and Hamilton just constantly kept leapfrogging each other for like tons of laps. Funnily enough, did give them a lot of experience for overtakes. Oh, Latifi fucked it. But it also means you're ruining each other's race. And I can't tell Magnussen to, for example, just let Hamilton by if it would cost him too much to defend. Because that's possible. It's possible that you're actually spending a ton of tire wear and stuff just to defend. But I can't say this to defend, you know, and I'll make sure that I won't get overtaken here. Oh, DRS is going to be enabled this lap, so yeah, we're losing it. We're actually getting better with regards to Ricciardo. I'm surprised by that. Oh my God. K-Mag, no! What's wrong with you? Why did you do this?
And that's the lockup.
You nonce! You fucked it! God damn it, he didn't even crash! He just locked up! Nothing actually happened there! Oh, bollocks! We fucked it. That's gonna be, there's nothing interesting in this race anymore. I'm gonna actually set this to neutral then. I saw a wall get hit. I don't know, no, it wasn't the wall. He went up in the runoff. There's a huge runoff here. Oh, bloody hell. In the meantime, Shumi is doing pretty well. He's catching up to Reki. If I can get him within 1 second, that'll actually be great. I think he can do it. Magnussen, though, he fucked his race. No, it's over for him. Are you winning, son? No, playing against the Americans. I'm getting fucked here. Okay, let's see if Shumi can do it. Yeah, he's within a second. And, oh, he does it.
Is that a new race position for Haas? Let's have a look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher.
And that's why Ricciardo is getting fired, because he sucks.
Seems to have been a lockup.
So can I do something for K-Mag? Bottas looking up is pretty decent. So I'm going to set him on overtake and actually set this to push. See if I can actually do something here. See if I can get him within a second. Wait, Norris? No, that's Schumacher, sorry. Here, Magnussen's 3 seconds behind Gasly. It's going to be tough to do. So Haas actually has decent straight line speed. They just don't have a great driver, and the rest is kind of ass. They use Ferrari engines, which is not bad, but it's not great either. So we have how many laps left? 27, yeah. I mean, we have 27 done, so we have plenty of time left, but I don't know if it's actually worth it for Magnussen. Well, never mind. He just fucking does it in the last bit. And Verstappen takes the lead. I think K-Mac can do this. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah, no, he's getting overtaken by Leclerc. They're fighting over here on track. Come on, K-Mag. Switchbacks. One of the things that really happens this year is that DRS is much more powerful than before. So what happens is that you use DRS to overtake your rival, but he gets DRS next round. We saw it in the first race this year, this one, where Leclerc and Verstappen overtook each other like 4 laps in a row. It was really funny to see. You know, don't fuck up the corner. And you should be able to do some good work here. Let's set this to overtake, which I'm actually quite late with. So this is what is called a DRS train, which kind of sucks. The two people in front of me also have DRS because the guy in front, because we're all locked up behind Bottas. So I probably won't be able to overtake Gasly and Show here because everyone has DRS. Yeah. I was actually next to Joe on the day of the race. So the day of the race itself, an hour beforehand, we had to stand on grid. While the mechanics like prep their stuff, like put dry ice in their coolers and stuff like that. Dump beat. Darn. I was next to Show. There's nothing really interesting going on there, unfortunately. I saw Steiner and Schaffnauer having some fun. I heard them chat a bit about strategy, which is pretty interesting. Hamilton's doing pretty well. But this is what happened to me as well, right? You see, like, Hamilton is stuck behind Russell, and they just overtook each other a ton of times. But now we also have Alonso and Ocon in this train. And then the next cluster is us. And the next one is Magnussen here, right behind... No, we have Schumacher here, with Ricky a second or so behind. But they are 30 seconds off the pack. Perez is... Oh! Was that a collision? I think they fucked me again. When do we have the next pit window? It should be another 10 laps or so. Yeah, nothing interesting here is gonna... Yeah, Magnussen fell behind the pack due to that. Ah, that sucks a lot. This means we lost DRS. And Ricciardo is getting DRS on Schumacher, so we're gonna probably lose that spot here. Yeah. Schumacher's lost it. Well, let's see if we can do the switch back. We should.
Gain a position.
Yeah, actually, there we go. He's also switched back. Yeah, Magnussen's falling off hard. What's happening?
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Yeah, and then we overtook again.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. Yeah, we didn't manage to re-overtake here. We might be able to do it here on the straights. Okay. No, we're not. No. We're boned. Yeah, pit window is starting to get entered. We can do a little bit of an aggressive one. Because we have a little more tire life than I thought. Doesn't really matter because, like I said, he fucked it. Oh, sorry, it's Schumacher. Schumacher just... Okay. Again, we might manage to run away here from Ricciardo. It doesn't really matter, considering we're going to pit anyway in a few laps. Or Ricciardo pits here. Yeah, alright, let's so... For the last hit, we're going to go into our new softs.
Okay, box now, Mick.
And hope that actually works out.
Copy.
Yeah.
Box.
And let's hope we don't actually get a... But we don't get a safety car. Oh, we still managed to get out in front of Rick, but Ricciardo also pitted, I think. Yeah, nobody cares about that. So Magnussen is 6th, but he still has to pit. Doesn't say a whole lot. Schumi is 15th, which is probably going to be his final position, which is not bad. We would have gained then. Yeah, we're going to switch back again. I don't know how we're actually going to be able to properly defend here from Ricciardo. Who's going to win this race? And who's going to win that race? Oh, Magnussen is past his pit window. Is he? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to pit this lap anyway for Magnussen. Which will drop him, well, where he was before, 12th. Wonderful. So in theory, he does have softs now, which is good, but I think everyone's on softs.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Almost everyone's on softs. Yes, sure. Oh, we're actually 14th. Oh, interesting. So Shumi, defend, please. So the good thing is now, funnily enough, in a DRS train, is that
Did someone run wide there?
not only... Okay, well, never mind, we just got overtaken by Ricciardo. But he has to defend, in theory, from Tsunoda now as well. So, in theory... Okay, so... We have 7 laps left. We can push a bit here. We have barely anything charged, so let's hope we could actually... we're getting traffic as well. Okay, good. They left him by. I'm gonna do a bit of pushing as well. Not that you're actually gonna be in any danger, I just want to make sure you do not give DRS to Norris. Oh man, if only he hadn't fucked it. The question is...
Someone's run wide.
Yeah, okay, Albon, but nobody cares about Albon. How close are you to getting... No, you're way far behind. That's all runs... Nobody cares about... Like, why do all these back markers run wide? It can't actually be, like, someone interesting. So, fun enough, we do actually get DRS there, even though we're right behind Verstappen. No. Magnussen. What are you doing? Oh, you did not lose position. You are so lucky you did not lose. Position there. Anyway, I hope... Oh, Norris fell back. So, funnily enough, Schumacher can get DRS from Verstappen and Leclerc, so he can actually keep Norris behind him, which I think is pretty funny. Who has run wide? If it's K-Mag again, I'm fucking murdering him.
I think someone's run wide.
Oh, it's just Tsunoda, who is behind us. So this result is a bit mediocre. On the one hand, it's better than we expected for Schumacher, but it's worse for K-Mag by a bit. He started 10th. I find this pretty funny. In theory, you're allowed to unlap yourself, but he's just doing nothing. Hamilton's back in 5th. It's gonna say 6th. Alright, there we go, we're done. We actually finished pretty decently, and Magnussen is actually...
Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Yeah, there we go.
Checkered flag.
That is better than I expected, really. Yeah, for you it is, K-Mag. Oh, trust me, they did not look this happy. After the qualification on Saturday, Steiner ran back to the pit box with such a sour look. Yeah, +3, -1. Tells you everything. No points. These were shared, but we're 7th. Why are you red? I just have selected you. So their growth potential is average. I would like to get a growth potential driver that's really good. And I can already get one, I think, that's near 80 with much higher growth potential. Nobody cares about Fittipaldi, he's kind of useless. And that's our income for the week. So we didn't make one of them, because I thought we could get this, and we could have if K-Mag didn't fuck up. We did reach Q3, so it sort of compensates. So we're Q2. Finished team hub construction and finished memorabilia room. That ups morale. What do we have? We have finished you. Gives us morale. Same here. Morale, suspension. We made one, and we'll equip that in a second. Positive overview, difficult race, we all know. Yeah, so this tells me, okay, high-speed cornering of car 1 could be better. And K-Max defending, but we don't have any points. I don't know. Yeah, so we need 900. So we can go to our cars and go to car 1. We'll go to K-Magazine a bit better. We can go to our... So we need to go to our warehouse. I think it's chassis. No, suspension. So here, has this 2. Can install it on car 1. We can manufacture another one. It's only 50k. Yeah. Actually, let's manufacture one more. So we want in reserve. And we can also go to our design and then develop another car parts. Oh, we don't have slots available? Okay, sure. Scouting is taking a month. This is all being upgraded in 10 days, and we have 11 million. So, like, what am I saving up for? I think a lot of money will go into developing... So Q2 we can do, Q3 I'm not so sure about. Here, flap, never gonna happen. Finish position 14th. I think we can do that. With one driver? Yeah. Jetta Corniche. Let's go practice, we don't really care about that. Let's see. Yeah, I know, can't change that at all. So what you can actually do is you can design different parts for, say, you want a specific low downforce Monza wing. You can make that. We just don't have the money for that. Actually, that's not super expensive. It's mostly CFD hours and stuff like that. Let's just go to the race weekend.
Formula One is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah.
Jeddah is a really weird street circuit. It's purpose-built around water. It's really strange. So we're gonna simulate all of the things here, and then we're gonna do quality because that's fun. And I want to see how my drivers manage to miss everything.
Our race weekend continues.
Let's see. 12th and 14th. That's not bad. But that setup confidence is terrible. See if I can change the cars a bit. Oh my lord. I can change you a bit. That should actually be a lot better. Tire camber, toe it should be. Like that. There we go. That should actually be pretty good. There we go. That's gonna be terrible, but I think it should be better. And then we do the same for you. So what did I adjust most with your tire camber, right? And what changes the traction a lot? Yeah, it's you. That actually improves a lot of things, the enter-roll, so let's see if I can actually... So that gets everything within the right window. It's a little bit better. Okay. I should actually probably usually sim Q1, Q2, and then actually see if I can do Q3. Alright, let's start qualifying. And let's manage qualifying.
Ready to check, Kevin.
Radio is good.
Send them out. May have been a little too quick, but it's okay. Oh, what fun! This circuit is also counterclockwise, which means a lot of drivers have a ton of issue with this track because it strains their neck muscles in really strange ways compared to what they're used to. I'm just gonna. This is a really weird view of this track because it's like super long. See what they can do. Magnussen's effectively giving Schumacher a tow at the moment. We're also getting kind of fucked by traffic. It's a bit of a shame. Well, Stroll managed to screw it up anyway, so that's good. So we configure. We're gonna do a new soft run. Confirm. Same for you. And I'm just keeping an eye out on send out. While this traffic's about to die down. Send you out. Send you out. Let's hope this actually works. Nah, Schumacher's already getting fucked on his outlap. Schumacher did not improve. K-Mac did. Yeah, you got screwed over, boy. How long is a lap here? 128. Oh no, it's sector 2. It's a yellow.
Oh, there's a spin. Let's take a
Look
at
there. Spins.
They spun the car. What a disaster.
He spun on like the only section of the track that has a runoff. Anything else,
Really disappointed with
anything else, he would have binned it. He got super lucky. Yeah, but this means Schumi won't be across the line in time to actually do a flying lap.
I'll see you back here.
Yeah, and there goes Schumacher out again. Oh, that's sad. Again, he got screwed over. He didn't even do it. Yeah, it's much better. 84% confidence. So now we're going to change the front wing angle. And I think this one might even be a bit better. Being the... Yeah. I mean, that's not his fault technically, but that does suck.
Ready to check, Kev.
Yeah.
Radio is good.
And let's see what K-Mac can do. He is my favorite child for a reason. Let's get some purple sectors going. Probably gonna lose them all. Yeah. There we go. Jeez, almost 1.2 seconds behind for Berardi. Sad. Very sad. Right. Well, so you configure. So, I hate it. Automatically selects a new tire. Same tire, but whatever. Oh, we need to send you out. Okay, I don't know if I actually sent you out at the right time. I don't think so. I think I fucked it. I need these people to get in. Okay, good. They do. Please get some greens. That's a yellow. That's a green. It's a yellow. Ah. Not impossible, though. Yeah, but not enough time to actually get another lap in. See what they do. We have 4 spots. So Hamilton and... Oh, there's a yellow? Would we get eliminated anyway? Shouldn't those times get canned? I'm pretty sure they should get canned because of a yellow. Anyway, we didn't get into Q3 again. Amazing. Thank you guys, appreciate it. So 79 actually went worse, so we can actually go revert back to the highest confidence setup. Nah, that was good enough. Right, strategy. Medium hard or hard medium. You know what? Let's start both of our drivers on the mediums. And we'll have you pit. No, let's have you pit earlier. And have you pit a bit later. So what I'm curious about is, did it update it for both of them? No, it didn't. Good. Yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted. Alright. Let's shoot a shit show. Urine tested? Station, yeah, exactly. Go back to that. So it's all locked because of Park Ferme. Did you ever get the index again? Me and Ave actually bought a second-hand index. It's arriving this weekend. So there's gonna be more Beat Saber. And away we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Come on, Magnussen. Schumacher immediately losing position. It's a really funny curve here. Yeah, boy! Overtake Ocon. Come on, do it, do it, do it.
Good job, Kevin.
I don't think he keeps it. Oh, he does. Nice.
Haas with an overtake there.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I was watching it, you nonce. What's the weather actually gonna be like? Nah, dry. Very nice, Schumi, overtaking Vettel. Go for an overtake here. Just overtake in general.
Haas with an overtake.
I need to make sure we stay in that second range. Why does that wheel look like a switch? All the wheels look the same in this game. I'm just very sad about that. Because, like, I know Williams, for example, uses a butterfly style wheel with, like, the information dash on the car itself. Which I think looks kind of neat. Alright. Magnus is doing pretty decently. I think he can overtake Alonso. Just push a bit here. So this to overtake, we might be able to with DRS. Come on. Come on, K-Mag. You cannot let them actually...
And DRS is enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh, yeah, it's only enabled now. Let's make it balanced because I screwed up a bit. I forgot it was good to get enabled a few laps in. Okay, good. Vettel's behind Schumacher more than a second. That's great. And Magnussen is right on the tail of Alonso in a nice train behind... Well, actually, the race lead. There's just a train with everyone in it. Just everyone's in this damn train. I mean, only now is like the lead cars running out a bit. Okay, good. Hey, shut up. Come on, Magnussen, do it. Fuck over Russell. He deserves it. I just forgot. I thought we were already a little bit further into the race. So, I think just I need to conserve to balance now. Oh, come on. If Sainz or... Like, surprisingly, Ferrari hasn't fucked it up in game. I'm pretty sure because actually programming in that level of incompetence is very difficult. How the tires looking? They're looking good. Come on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna set you to overtake and actually push. Come on. Yeah, that was weird. Sector 1, what happened? It's a long show. Yeah, it shows 17. Nobody cares. I'm gonna murder the driver by throwing a flare. No! Although they told us we couldn't throw flares due to the safety of the drivers. I had to throw away my bag of 20 flares. Such a shame. Dump beat. Yeah, because... Oh, fuck. Oh, that was Oak. Oh my god, we got overtaken by Ocon.
Alpine just advanced.
Blah. This track is not great for overtaking, especially when everyone and their mother has DRS. Schumi overtook Tsunoda though, which is good. Also right behind Ricky. Come on. Oh! Squeeze him. You are very doing well on the fuel, all of you. I'm gonna command you to push. Oh, it's terrible. And like we don't even see the drivers fuck up here like they would in real life. Because the walls are so tiny and just concrete. This is the track that I expect to be the next one that kills someone. It was built by the oil barons just to be fast. Not safe, not interesting, just fast. Come on. He doesn't even have fucking DRS. Wait, neither do you? What's K-Mac doing? Still stuck behind Ocon. Oh, it's, yeah, that's true. I also heard the Marshall conditions sucked. Super hot, very little water during the day. It's terrible. Even though the race is at night, but all the support stuff is still there during the day. Yeah, Madison a bit stuck. Oh, you're so close behind Ricky. You're set to push, but you still have like, come on, overtake, come on. Why do you not have T? Is your car broken? No. I wish I could. So now looking at Schumi. I want to see if DRS does work. Maybe I just wasn't looking at the right moments on the straight. Yeah, there we go. He did it. He overtook Ricky. Good boy. And now Schumacher.
position for Haas.
You gotta defend. If you can get Ricardo with a second behind you, that would be fantastic. I am not sure. Yeah, he is much more annoying than I expected. There we go. Now he's just gonna shut up. Because I see the notifications anyway. Okay, we need to, unfortunately, set it a little bit more neutral. See how K-Mac's doing. You're attacking Gasly just fine. Yeah, we're not keeping... Ah! K-Mac, come on. Duh. Okay, you can push a bit. Set it to overtake mode.
I locked up.
Schumacher, no!
Yep, understood.
Shoo me, you fuck! It was Magnussen last time and now it's you, god damn it. Why do you people keep fucking up and now freaking Magnussen is over a second behind Gasly? God. Can you fire him yet? I could. It cost me, well, actually won't cost me that much money, but I should hire, because the thing is that your second drivers can get more experience from training sessions. I should get Drugovich as my reserve driver and give him some experience there. Freaking hell, what a terrible race this is going to be. Alright, let's speed it up a bit. Fuck off a way of spelling Schumacher's way inspired. What? You mean this? Oh, that's terrible. The Shuey. Yeah, Madison overtake. Wait, what? Madison overtook Ocon, Russell, and Gasly at the same time? What a Chad. I mean, it doesn't matter because he's going to pit anyway. Yeah, Russell overtakes him again. That cluster there is doing weird stuff. There's been a crash. Who did it? It's just a Williams and an Aston Martin. Nice. Oh, amazing camera work. You're right. That's impressive. Wait, they're still driving? That's no way. No fucking way they're still driving after slamming into the Tech Pro like that. A racetrack. See, Fusion, that's oval racing. That's like Americans do. It's like it's an American's favorite freaking pastime to do oval racing. Like, even IndyCar does it a lot. Come on, K-Mag. Just Ocon cruising past. Oh, fucking Gasly too. You got fucked there, mate. Oh god. The straight line speed of the Alpines is extremely good, so that doesn't surprise me at all, but still, that's... Hey, back to 11th. Oh my god. I'm gonna finish this race, by the way, and then end the stream. It was so bad. Yeah, we're gonna box in a little one lap more for Shumi. Yeah. Nah, let's just do it now. There's no real use in it. So we need to go to hard because we need 2 compounds. Hit this lap. Might allow us to actually get out into not that much traffic. Oh my god. Magnusson. You fuck! What is wrong with you people? So Shumi indeed did not get out into traffic, which is good. But good god, why do they keep locking up? Okay, makes us to pit, though. But I don't think a lot of people have pitted yet. No. So... yeah. If we can undercut Ocon, that would be great. With Magnussen. It's not gonna happen, though. Yeah, let's do it. We need to go into the hards.
Box, Kevin, box.
Box, box.
Box.
The low health should be eye locked up. I don't know. I don't use it at all, thank freaking god. Come on. What kind of pistol can they do? Did they not change the tire? How did Magnussen do a stop that short? Did Magnussen not switch tires? Oh, it says he has hards. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I think the graphic was broken then. Can I not take a look how long they were in the pits? Yeah, here, pitting. Oh well. Yeah, 15th to 16th. Fantastic. Did anyone not pit in front of us? Show, Tsunoda, Ricky, so we might go up a few spots, but yeah, Schumacher won't, but Magnussen might pop up a few. Anyway, nothing really much is going to happen. There are no more pit stops. Good. Overtook Norris. Magnus is doing pretty... No, he's got overtaken again. Fair Humboldt. Nice. I'm impressed by it. So, funny thing is, Alfa Romeo at the start of the season did pretty well. At the end of the season, they really, really went downhill. Bottas had 7 DNFs in a row, I think. Yeah, they all pitted. There we go. Schumi still 15, Magnussen 12th. I need a 12th or better finish, I think. For a bonus. Which we should be able to keep. There we go, Norris pits. Now we're just free air. Has anyone else not pitted yet? No. Tires, no hards. Ooh, that's not good. Sign spun. Nice, there's a spinella. How bad was it? Not bad at all. Did he get going again? Yeah, I don't think Verstappen did anything there. What? What happened? Oh, I think the race commentator would have told us. He's just spun. He's had another freaking lockup, man. Why? Thank you, Shumi. God, you're all so bad. What's your deltas here? Yeah, they're not great. Both Shumi and Magnussen kind of suck. Magnussen, at least in theory, should give us the bonus, the finishing position. But I'm gonna get rid of Schumacher. No, Schumacher spun because Magnussen was already. He would have been overtaken by Ricky otherwise. Schumacher has the delta to Stroll to actually survive it. Well, it makes sense because he got overtaken, I think, by Show. What an ass race. We should have the better parts for Schumacher manufactured as well. See if we can get us some. We had a crash on track. Wasn't one of those, one of ours. Oh, was it Bottas? Lando. Bonk. Again, that like angle is just terrible. And Norris is still driving, which makes no sense to me. Like because we never see the actual crash, I can't judge if it actually would have fucked him up. Anyway, that's the end of the race. They're gonna flag it off now. Yes, I know. Styrofoam car. Well, the thing is, in real life, the cars are kind of made of styrofoam. 11th and 16th, which actually is not the worst. Still no points though. I would love to get some. Yeah. Okay, so this is our bonus clauses. But like as we did make our Q2 bonus, which is good, so we get a nice income. I should what I should do is go to facilities, car development, factory, upgrade this because we can have another part to design. And then we go to cars. Actually, box as well. Yeah. High speed cornering, I think we had the same as before. Defending for K-Mag. We still don't get points though. Yeah, need a little more experience. Freddy Fish 4. I'll see if I can find that game. Let's see. Yeah, so it's a chassis design. I don't know if I have another design available at the moment. No, I don't. I should also be manufacturing something. Yeah, there, we're manufacturing suspension. And 3 more days, so I have another chassis done, which are very, very expensive. Saturday evening. There we go. Got our race sim upgraded, as well as our chassis design completed. So I'm going to cars, to warehouse, chassis, and we have one better. Look at that top speed increase, baby. But engine cooling is pretty good. Oh, why can't I install in car 2? confused here. Oh, we don't have any window warehousing to manufacture. 2. And now we can actually design some more. So I would like to design better a rear wing. New underfloor as well, why not? Go for that high speed, because high speed is very useful in a lot of things. Let's put a lot of hours into that and a lot of wind tunnel days, like 10. And I want to on high speed performance. Put all the engineers. Do a normal approach. Will cost $1 million, but that's okay. Inbox anything here? Yeah, chassis is fine. And our race sim is done, which means we get more experience. Can I upgrade it again? Yes, and I'm going to, because I need to get that experience up. What I also want to do... Team attractiveness weekly experience again for staff, yes. And I'm running out of money a bit, but we should be fine. What I want to do is I want to go to drivers. I want to Fittipaldi. 200k to break it. Can I ask you to be replaced by... we're still scouting you. Because what's your... Oh, it's Ocon, yeah. Because right now you're 66. I had for score, right? We're still scouting, so... I think... Can I go to staff and the scouting team? Are we done scouting? Oh, they're active, yeah. Salary remaining contract buyout fee, not scout. 6 more days. Well, we'll wait for our 6 more days. We have enough time actually to wait for that. Let's see what we have. Board confidence check. Satisfied. Keep performance as well during possible. 4 months. Financial report seems to be doing. I think it's doing fine. Urgent, low stock. Okay. Yeah, because this suspension... Shouldn't we be manufacturing another one of these? Yeah, it's already... But we can now install it in both cars, and we're already manufacturing another one of these. Yeah, and development one. And monthly car development is still red because we're still terrible. Would you want Schwarzman? I don't know, man. Wait, so warehouse, suspension, and now we have a spare. Yeah. Yes. Scouting complete. Eye for talents. So, buyout fee is 600k, morale is okay. For score is a lot cheaper and he's actually better. So I'm actually going to go to him, propose a contract. No, I don't want him to, no, I want him to be a reserve. Colin Ford, let's do 2 seasons. Get a starting bonus as well. What's the salary of Fittipaldi? I don't know. There we go. We got him, baby. That's a Dutch guy, by the way. Very nice. So, good. Now you're one of ours. So, Schwarzman, right? So, like, the best F2 driver, Daruvula, feels weird. 73. Doing. So why not scout Daruvula? So, facilities. So this cost me like 300 grand, and the weekly income goes up by 5 or 4 only. Jeez. Team attractiveness, sure, why not? It's 1 million. I don't think that's very useful. Staff facilities though, team up, always need to keep team very happy. These are all super expensive. So I'm not biting the bullet on any of those at the moment. But a tourist, it is just free money in theory over long term. However, I'm not gonna do another run here. Ooh, I have a development point for you. Let's go for defending. It's pretty poor on you, sure. Yeah, what I would like for you to do is to actually put on some training weekends. There we go. Welcome, Richard for Swore. But a race prep, let's see what we have here. So we can do reach Q2. Qualifying of 12. I think we can do that. Because we reached 11th last time, so I think I can do both of these. Flap, not happening. This is already set, turned on. So what I want to do here is I don't want to do the race yet. I don't think I can save though right before quali. That was a bit of a shame. Because what I want to do is see if I can set for score here. AMAG for score. And I want to see if I can do it like this. So what I want to do is I want to go do simulate Q2 or P1. Yes, thank you. See, he gets all his experience. And we go to Q2. Of course, you're back to Shumi. So you see, it's like 49% confidence. Right. I want to let them do practice 2. And so I kind of assume they do the adjustments themselves. 16th. Yeah, but that setup going is so low.
We'll be kicking off today.
And now we have P3. So now what I want to do is tweak this a bit myself. Look at that. Like, even tweaking this is just super easy. So I'd like... So for braking stability, I would like to get back to where it was. I think that's pretty good. What I can do is I can actually move a bit more like this, and then I can adjust you like that. That should be pretty good. And then for you, yeah, seems to be about the same. So this is terrible for the straights, actually. Because what I need, these are all great. Cornering is terrible. As well as oversteer. But of course, a lot of these... No, it's 5 you fit with 5, but it differs a bit. So I can make both of these more extreme. So what I'd like to do is actually move... No, that's terrible. I'd like to... You're actually perfect. Although this couldn't hurt. This is really not going to be much better. Would love this. That might actually not be the worst. Let's try that. Let's do P3. And the thing is, right now in quality, if it's actually worse, I can revert back. This is the highest confidence we have, yeah. Yeah, we can see that oversteer is terrible. Straights are also really bad. Yeah, but then traction is back to shite. You know what? Try this. Try that. Should be a bit better. You know what? Why don't I actually simulate this and see if the AI can get both of them to next to the Q1? No, of course you freaking can't. 0.02 of a second. Very nice car setup though, a lot better. Let's just simulate to the race, simulate everything. And you're terrible. You actually didn't make it.
The time has come for these.
You fucked it. Anyway, I'm not playing this race, so I am going to save here. And then call it, because I'm getting pretty tired. I've got another early day tomorrow. Unfortunately. But, this game has some... I don't know. It looks good. It's not terrible, but it feels a bit unpolished at the moment. In places. Nothing terrible, but, you know, nothing to really write home about. I might play it some more. It will be fun to see if I can drag Haas up to a decent finishing position. Anyway, for now I'm going to wish you all a good night. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing more Final Fantasy XIV because I hate myself. I think, was it tomorrow or Saturday? Or Saturday, that other game we also play. I don't freaking know. Anyway, good night everyone, and see you later.